What's going on, boys and girls? We're going to talk about sexism in video games. I've avoided this topic for 3 years, just trying to avoid this topic altogether because it is so divisive, and it's just not a topic that, quite frankly, really interests me. Now, some stats. Women make up about 40 to 50% of the gaming audience now. That's just fact. And I'm okay with that. There's not a lot of women programmers. There's, outside of PR and the art side of things, there's not a lot of women in the industry. That goes for tech too. There are things companies can do to help with that. Yes, I do agree. However, this can also apply to minorities. This can apply to a lot of things and places that tech companies can do outreach in targeted spots that they are currently not doing. And I'm okay with that. They should. Diversity is a good thing. What I don't like is people like Anita Sarkeesian. What I don't like is militaristic feminism. Because here's the thing. Women can do things better than men, and men can do certain things better than women. Regardless of where and what that may be. There are some things that men should be able to do better that women will probably be able to, certain women will be able to do better. Some of the things in life that make us individuals. This is a concept that some people don't understand. Because everybody does not get a trophy in life. What I will say, though, is that I think critique and criticism is an important part of the gaming industry. What I do not like is when video games are trying to be considered quote unquote art, and these outside influences, they become so corporatized and so concerned about putting out the wrong product that it gets in the way of a developer, an artist in this case, because realistically, developers are a company of developers, is and are artists. Personally, for me, do I think things like bikini armor are practical or, functional? Nope, I don't personally. But to me, if for whatever reason, I don't give a shit about the reason, if a developer feels that that's the art direction that they want to take their fucking game, fucking let them. You can critique and criticize once the game comes out all you want. That is what reviews are for. What I do not like is when outside things change that. Now, if as an example, a really good game that I personally love was Remember Me. I thought the female character was great. I thought the entire atmosphere, I just felt the entire game was good. Not because of the character or any of that stuff, as far as the design or was there bikini armor. It was a good game to me. The story was good. It was engaging. My problem with people like Anita Sarkeesian and people of that ilk is that they have their head so far up their ass that they grip onto these core truths that, these core personal truths to them, that they grip them so tight that because they believe them so much, that it becomes their perception. and their perception and anyone's perception becomes their reality. Now, I'm not saying that there is not some sexist things that happen and there are not sexist things that need to be fixed, because denying that is just dumb. What I am saying, though, is that at the end of the day, you cannot have a conversation with somebody who is unwilling to actually have a conversation. And that is the fucking problem with people like Anita Sarkeesian. That is the problem with people who are so militaristic about having a legitimate conversation. Because to me, it's about the freedom for the creators to create. That is really what it boils down to. Now, I've critiqued and complained about marketing of a game. Specifically, before I get bitten in the ass about, well, you critique Mass Effect 3 and blah, blah, blah. I critique the marketing of that game and how it is presented. So at the end of the day, though, I am more than willing to have a discussion. I am more than willing to have a debate. I am more than willing to, and I want more people in the industry of diversity. I want a diverse industry, just like the core concept and the core demographic of gamers is so diverse. That is what I want in the industry. That's what I want in technology. But the simple fact of the matter is that this militaristic type of feminism that comes out of the woodworks, and anybody who disagrees or debates is labeled, regardless of gender, a misogynistic and sexist automatically. That is a load of shit. And I don't care what side of the debate you fall on. Is there more that can be done? Yes. Should there be more women developers? Yes. But the simple fact of the matter is, if the conversation cannot be had, how can you move forward? I personally say, let the artist create. And if they want to create a strong female character that doesn't wear bikini armor, et cetera, like some people will complain about the new Lara Croft, or you want to talk about the character in Remember Me, or any of that, that's, and say that, critique them and say that these are the things that could be fixed, then that's what critique and criticism is for. But the problem is we don't have constructive criticism when it comes to this topic. We have militaristic criticism, and anybody who disagrees has to be shut down automatically because their opinion's automatically wrong because they're a misogynistic sexist. Kind of hard to have a one-sided conversation, isn't it? So let go of those core truths a little bit. Maybe adjust your perception, and maybe you'll actually see the reality that certain things do need to change, but they can't change if you're so unwilling to label anybody who disagrees with you, even in the slightest, a misogynist and a sexist. Doesn't matter if they have a penis or a vagina, because I've seen either or called either one of those. And that, to me, shoots any progress of real momentum for change whatsoever. So to me, people like Anita Sarkeesian don't help. They hinder a problem.